What's up, chat? Today we're playing some freaking Inferno, which I never do, so I wanted to talk about the old bang, dude. Wait. Factoring. Oh, it's well worn. Okay, you know, we'll take it still. We'll take it, bro. But anyways, I wanted to talk about Inferno because I've never actually played this map in a video, I'm pretty sure, because I think it's probably the worst wingman map. And also, yeah, I mean, I'm just the greatest. There's nobody better than me, but it doesn't really matter. That's besides the point. Today, we're talking about why this map sucks. And I don't even think it sucks. I just think I like Inferno in comp. I just don't like it in Wingman. Because I feel like in Wingman, you just are exposed to the enemy team too quickly. And also, there's like only two ways to attack the site from. They can't like really CT-side it in my opinion. Also, wow, I just got mocked and it's, ooh. See, that's why the falchion knife is goated. Look at these animation ADHD flips he's doing. That's to all the haters that say the falchion knife sucks. That's what I had to say to you. But anyways, yeah, I mean, this map is just kind of just horrible for Wingman in my opinion. It's just kind of boring too. It's just not too interesting in my opinion for Wingman. But yeah, I'm gonna jump on my teammate's head here. Never mind, he's not gonna let me, but I'm just gonna run up here and shotgun them for the kill reward. And then the other guy seems to be an Apps, and it shouldn't really be an issue because the Nova is just ridiculously bad against the XM. Shotguns in this game are OP. Also, do you see this blue leaf on my shot? Oh my gosh! No, man. I was trying to hit my inspect and I dropped it. It's a good thing they're only 2,000 bucks. But, yeah. The blue leaf on this XM is a rare pattern. And back in the day, people used to hype up this, like saying, oh, everyone with a blue leaf is going to be worth like $20. And then they ended up being all worth like 60 cents. Just market value, but it's still cool to see the blue leaf, you know what I mean? Also, yeah, I mean, this gun is just stupid, dude. But, it's also the map's fault, man. It feels like there's no place that you can really op in Wingman with this map. And there's also no place where you can really, rifle effectively. You know what I mean? Every situation where you could use a rifle, you could probably just use a SMG or something, or a shotgun, and it would work equally as well. Except for, I guess, that situation. But I guess they're both really low anyway, so my teammate's just going to be able to finish them off for me. Like, I don't even know. But, I guess something I kind of want to talk about as well is, on the topic of, like, shotguns and SMGs being good, I want to talk about, I don't know how many of my audience plays Valorant, but I'm actually guessing a probably pretty large amount does play Valorant, just because CSGO players tend to play Valorant and vice versa. But the guns in CSGO are just so much more unique, and they have so much more character to them. In Valorant, dude, it feels like, for example, in Valorant, you can't run and gun with SMGs. You have to play... Every gun plays like a rifle. You have to treat every single gun in that game like you're using a Phantom or a Vandal, you know what I mean? You can't run a gun with the SMGs. You can't run a gun with the pistols. The pistols you have to treat like you're using a rifle, you know what I mean? Like, you just can't do anything interesting with the guns in that game. But CSGO guns are so much more versatile and have like so much more personality, you know what I mean? Like, you can't like run and gun with a Spectre in Valorant, you know what I mean? You have to kind of use it like a rifle. But with an MP9, dude, you can just run, you can do all sorts of movement stuff with it, you know what I mean? It's just, they're so much more unique. And then another thing is the shotguns in Valorant, if any of you have played Valorant, are really bad. In Counter-Strike, it actually feels like you can kill people just really consistently with these things. Like, I mean, I guess both sides here are kind of only buying shotguns, which is valid. But, yeah, I just feel like I like games where it feels like every gun, like, you seriously stand a chance with, you know what I mean? And in Valorant, I feel like if you run up to somebody and they have a Bucky, you know you're probably just going to kill them. Or you run up to somebody with a Spectre and you know they're probably just not going to be a match to your rifle, you know what I mean? But in this game, man, like, the playmaking potential is there with every single gun. And, also, I like how CSGO separated the AK and the M4. Because I feel like the ability to buy them on both has made it so that they had to make they had to make the AK worse in Valorant than in CS:GO. The AK in Valorant, the Vandal, is just really, it's really bad, dude. It's just, well, it's not really bad. It's obviously viable, but in like top tier gameplay, bro, everybody uses the Phantom because the AK, let me put it like this. The AK in CS:GO shoots really fast. It has a one-tap headshot and just actually is better than the M4. Like, everybody in CS:GO would agree. Like, every competent player would agree that there is no reason to use a M4 when you have the chance to use an AK, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. And it feels like a smooth gun. Like, it's a gun that I want to use. Also, this guy's about to get slammed. I love this, bro. Look at this. He's stuck up there, bro. He's gonna back up and try to... Dude, if he keeps trying to push that, he's just actually delusional. But I'm behind him here, and I'm just gonna be able to... Oh, never mind. My teammate's gonna kill him. Boom. There we go. But, like, I don't know. It feels like in this game, like, you just... The AK has much more personality than it does in Valorant. In Valorant, it's just kind of... You know, it just feels like a worse Phantom. You know what I mean? And the Phantom already one-shots from, like, every range. So it's like... Well, I mean, except for, like, there's a couple situations where you'll hit somebody for 140, but, like, I don't know. The guns just need uniqueness in Valorant, and they were in the start of the game, and then people started actually using the guns to their uniqueness. Like, people would use the Bucky to its advantage, and people would use the Spectre, or the Stinger, and Spectre, actually, to their advantage. And then instead of Valorant, like, leaning into a unique gameplay, like, kind of... archetype they'd created, they just decide, oh, people are having fun in the game with the guns, alright, let's just nerf the guns and make them really bad. Like, I don't know how to say it, that's just how it feels, like, and, you know, I just feel like that's not fun, man, that's just not fun, you know what I mean? And, same with the pistols in that game. The pistols are really dull, dude. In this game, we have some freaking goated pistols, man. And I don't know. I wish that Valorant was more like CS in pretty much every way, because CS is just actually the better game. And before you call me a CS glazer, I played probably equal amount of time that I played in CS and Valorant, because I really did like that game for a while. But just recently, that game has taken a turn for, like, just kind of the worst, honestly. It's just kind of boring. There's too many characters, too many abilities, gameplay loop is the same. The maps in Valorant are really bad compared to Counter-Strike, and it's not even close, dude. Like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, the only good map in Valorant is, like, Ascent, and that's, like, it. Like, all the other maps, and I mean every single one of them, just is so dull. They feel the same, you know, and I don't know, dude. It just feels so boring in Valorant, dude, nowadays. In CS, you can just have interactions like that, where you run a gun somebody in the head and slam them, you know what I mean? In Valorant, you just get one shot for rounding the corner, you know what I mean? I'm gonna smoke up here so I can get close to this guy and just start gunning him with the SMG. And then I use my jumping tech. I'm gonna molly him to force him out of his, like, little comfy position there. Oh, never mind, he already ran out, but I'm not actually smart, bro. That's why I lose every single time I play this game. But here we go. We get to buy the AKP the monster, dude. Skin is so freaking sick. I actually think it looks better than the new, like, AK they added. Whatever it's called, the Oligarch. I think the gold era best because the best gold AK. This is the second best, and then the new one is the third best, and I guess just the worst, I guess. Yeah, mogged. See what I mean? Like, you couldn't do that with a Vandal in Valorant, man. You couldn't. It just shoots too slow. It's just such a lame gun. It just doesn't work. And then watch this. Boom. Dead. Light work. See? Anyways. Subscribe so I can buy Dragulor and join the Discord. At 200 members, we're doing a $50 wingman tournament. And you have a chance to win it, so yeah, that's kind of lit. I made a Twitter, it's in my Discord, it's in the Link in the like description. Oh, we just promoted. Bang. Let's go. But I'm gonna announce, you know, stuff on there. You know, future giveaways, future tournaments, future, you know, whatever, future videos, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, be sure to follow that. And yeah, that's about it, man. Thanks for watching.